Last week, we brought you the story of Our Lady of the Hills Parish in Haydenville, celebrating the 150th anniversary of the building of its church. We have a similar event taking place recently here in Greenfield, but this time it's a milestone marking the founding of the Mother Parish in Franklin County. Steve Kiltonic has the story now of Holy Trinity Parish.
On May 27th, Holy Trinity Parish in Greenfield, the Mother Church of Franklin County, celebrated a sesquicentennial, the 150-year anniversary of its founding. Springfield Bishop Mitchell Rosansky celebrated the 10:30 a.m. Mass with Holy Trinity Pastor Father Timothy Campoli, former pastors Monsignor Ronald Yarjo and Father John Roach, parish deacons Channing Beat and Paul DiCarlo, and from its sister parish, Blessed Sacrament, Deacons John Leary and George Nolan.
And as we gather here today, we give thanks to God, indeed, for the grace of the Blessed Trinity and for the grace and energy of this parish, who for 150 years has been a place of comfort, a place of solace, a place of joy and of hope.
On the graves at Holy Trinity's Calvary Cemetery are the names of the early immigrants who came to Greenfield in the mid to late 1800s to establish this parish. The Irish, the Italians, the French Canadians, Lithuanians, and the Polish. Monsignor Yarjo, who served as pastor from 2000 until 2017, said the Archbishop of Boston made the long journey to Greenfield in 1868 to consecrate the church.
There was great excitement on Main Street as all the Catholics of Franklin County lined up wanting to meet the Archbishop. And because that year, as this year, it was Holy Trinity Sunday, the Archbishop gave the name of this parish as Holy Trinity.
During its long history, 18 priests have served the parish as pastors. The longest was 24 years, that of Father Patrick Meehan. The shortest was Father Jeremiah McCarthy, who served only 6 months, but that's because he met a tragic death. In 1881, Father McCarthy's Irish cousin was the parish housekeeper. One day, her husband came intoxicated to the rectory looking for her.
Father McCarthy recognized that and refused to let him in, and so he was shot dead in the entryway of the rectory.
In speaking about some of the parish milestones, Monsignor Yarjo credited Father Patrick Meehan with building Holy Trinity School, which became a hallmark of the community.
Many of our children, parents, grandparents today are products of Holy Trinity School, taught by the wonderful sisters of St. Joseph.
On September 4th, 1941, a fire broke out in the church on First Friday. Father Meehan and his friend Rabbi Leo Trepp were having morning coffee.
It is the rabbi who went to the tabernacle, opened the tabernacle, and saved the Blessed Sacrament. The church was almost destroyed, but to the goodness and the energy of our fire department, the church was spared.
The 100th anniversary of the parish and church was celebrated October 13th, 1968. The church was filled to capacity as Springfield Bishop Christopher Weldon celebrated Mass with Father William Fahey. Many church renovations have taken place over the years, including the most recent under Monsignor Yarjo.
Thanks to a former pastor, Father Casey, who left us money in a grant, we were able to rely on some of that money for the renovation of the parish hall, and then 2 years later for the entire renovation of the church.
Parishioners also raised $500,000 for the makeover.
We tried to restore it to its original, if you will, using the colors perhaps of that time, and I think we have done our very best.
Today the parish continued its outreach with community meals, a jail ministry program, nursing home visits, and an elderly food program, Bread for Life. Tess Lee and her sister Peg Stevens were baptized, received First Communion, and married in Holy Trinity. They recalled attending Mass with their parents.
It always was so crowded that they had ushers to find you a seat when you came. Right. If you didn't come real early, you didn't get a seat.
They had like a cabinet thing with a circle, and you come in for 15 cents, and you would hear the jingle, as it came in.
Both attended Holy Trinity School and were taught by the Sisters of St. Joseph.
Wonderful teachers, but strict, huh?
Very strict.
Strict.
The sisters have volunteered for many parish activities, like community meals, baking for fundraisers, and devoted much of their time taking care of the church flowers.
Because we loved our church.
We loved our
too.
church.
Yeah, and we wanted to make it beautiful, what it is. And
We wanted to please Monsignor. He brought a lot of people that have been away from the church for a long time back. I'm one of them.
Both have also been active in the Holy Rosary Society, which designed the anniversary cookbook called A Taste of Heaven, which contains 200 recipes from church members. For B. Bowman, a parishioner since 1960, the parish has been more than just a place of worship.
It feels like family to me, and it always has. You know, no matter, I mean, some people come, some people go, but it's just, you know, being a part of a group of people who feels like family.
Bowman enjoyed serving as the parish secretary for 6 years under Father John Roach.
A lot of fun, very charismatic. He was just a guy who everyone loved, and I think still do.
After the anniversary mass, a reception and buffet luncheon was served in Father Casey Hall. Monsignor Yarjo said he'll always treasure the memories of his time here.
Right from my very beginning moments here, I felt a wonderful community, tremendous acceptance, great faith and encouragement. What a wonderful blessing God has given to me in allowing me to be part of Holy Trinity Parish.
For 150 years, Holy Trinity has been a beacon of faith in Greenfield. May it continue to shine for all of Franklin County for generations to come. For Real to Real, I'm Steve Kiltonic.
If you're interested in getting a copy of the anniversary cookbook, it can be purchased from the parish directly or by calling Marcy Honaski at 413-772-6983. We have posted that info at iobserve.org.